Hey everyone, I'm back from my 3-week vacation where I didn't upload any voiced videos. And it's been just a hell of an experience right after I came back. My mic's not working, so I had 2 days here and there figuring out stuff. It still isn't working, so there's a impromptu mic. And if there's some background noise like splish splash or something, just know that it's raining, so I'm just glad it's raining because it's so hot. Anyways, we're back on Star Rail, and I know I left 5 parts, so I'm just gonna quickly record them, quickly post them out in the upcoming days, finish off the series, then get on to the simulated runs. So let's go. Now, if I remember correctly, last time we met Danshu and we had to go tell her about this secret medicine thing. I'm honestly quickly remembering stuff because I don't remember.
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece.
It's been so long since I've played.
So, what happened?
Like, since I've gone through the story.
Did everything go as planned?
Yeah, okay, I worked undercover for the Abundance guys.
Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch. I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates, using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures, down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the Seed of Divine Foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about? The current state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. We dispatched agents, but they were only able to linger on the edges of the organization. Your operation is the furthest anyone's managed to infiltrate. The Seed of Divine Foresight is still striving to answer one question. Is this but the resurgent shadow of an organization silenced 1,000 years ago? Or have they been lurking in the darkness all along? Whatever the case, this sudden reemergence hints at a hidden conspiracy. It's troubled me deeply over recent few months. It's hard to tell what all of this is building towards. Not at all. The Disciples' secret letter makes it sound as if we infiltrated their ranks in great numbers. The reality is that only a handful of agents have successfully slipped into the organization, and the majority of them lacked the strength you had to make it back unscathed after their identity was exposed. They didn't have the wisdom and good fortune to gain the organization's trust quickly. An agent can't actually consume those pellets of the Disciples. Doing so would mean the end of their life as they knew it. The point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to delve into the group's core and obtain so much first-hand information. Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus's Salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred text. I don't know where the Disciples obtained it. It likely consists of fragments of banned works from the Befall era. As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about the text. It recalls the acts of the Plague's author's warped creatures from an equally warped perspective. The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that to themselves. But it does feed lies and false hope. The prescription you acquired is beyond my knowledge. There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seed of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote, given that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation. It's about time the Seed of Divine Foresight reeled in its net. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime.
Okay, alright, so we haven't met Danshu yet. I spoke a lot before. We're going to meet her in this part. I have no idea what just happened. like in this story because it's been so long. But it's continuing. Let's go. It's all new for me again. I've actually been playing Star Rail a lot, like in the vacation time. Ooh, no. Frame drops. You know, this area, I have no idea whether it's optimized or not right now, but it was very laggy in 1.0.
The seed of divine foresight? Let me see the prescription. Oh, heavens above. It's a horrifying prescription, and I can't make any sense of it. Go and ask Lady Dan Shu. She's our chief alchemist. She may be sightless, but she's more qualified than all of us. She's no stranger to helping others, either. Always prescribing medicine to those in need, and free of charge. She'll certainly be willing to help the Seed of Divine Foresight. You can find her at Sinwood Pavilion.
Alright, wow. We were so lucky. I didn't have to talk to all three of them. Yeah, so as I was saying, this area had a lot of frame problems. I haven't gone to Shanshu ever since 1.1 began. Ever since I got Silver Wolf, it's always been the Bellwog areas because I had to farm the traces. Alright, she's Dan Shu.
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
And she knows us.
You have a very distinct scent. Losing one sense forces the other senses to become sharper. I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you wish me to assess. Can you read it to me? Thank you. A strange and dangerous prescription, but I believe I understand the pharmacology. It involves drawing upon the strength of long scions to attain the power of ascension. The specifics, however, will require further investigation. This will take some time. I could hardly happen upon Vidyadhara bone marrow and test the prescription myself, could I? Leave your contact details with me. When I've completed my assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
Alright. You know, if you notice her hand, I don't know why, but one hand of hers is kinda yellowish. I have no idea. That's one thing that I noticed immediately. Okay, we have a tour type thing. Oh wait, this is a mission. This is a side mission. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's a side mission. I remember that speed testing mission. It was so dumb. Honestly, I don't know. I think that mission purposely made you lose, just so that show you the accident or something. Because I swear, I gave the right answer. Yeah, see, it's a side mission. Alright, so I think we've completed like a few parts. Like we've reached a checkpoint in the story, that's why this side missions are popping up. It usually happens at checkpoints, like once you clear a certified segment, you get the stuffs. There's a lot of missions unlocked when I actually completed the Qianque storyline. I mean, it's not fully complete, as most players would have seen it by now. I mean, I'd be surprised if someone still hasn't done the main quest yet. But who cares? Gotta get these videos out though, just so I can free up space. And because it's in a long running series, I don't wanna...
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Alright, if you saw my latest Gacha video from Star Rail, you know that I have a belt now. And man, he is amazing. He is like pretty cool. He was my first imaginary unit and oh wow, it's just pretty nice. That nihility, that imprisonment, it just makes your life so much easier, especially against enemies that have the imaginary weakness. And since Welt was the only imaginary character when I rolled for Silver Wolf, I mean now we have 3 imaginary characters, of which I have 2. I got Yukong too. I'm not rolling for Lucha because Kafka and Jinglu are coming up. and I want them. I like them a lot. I like the designs. Oh wait,
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
we got the gambler.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Let's be funny. Let's tease her a bit.
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Ha! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
Alright, I like her character a lot. I
I
have
must
her.
apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Sure.
Look. Is that
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta's space station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
You know, Qingque is your average gacha player. Or like Silver Wolf. Qingque is your average gambler who likes to play mahjong a lot. Likes to test her luck. While
Need your extractor clean.
Silver Wolf is a gacha
We're
addict.
almost there, everyone. Stay close.
Like if you have Silver Wolf, you would know by now she's a insanely gacha. She channels us gacha players into her, and that's why I like her a lot. And her kit is pretty cool, like that added defense,
Just a heads up,
that added
please
weakness
don't go
that she
running off once
adds.
we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
Yeah, Qingque hates Fushuan. Fushuan's pretty cute, but I have a really bad feeling that she is going to be, I think, on the banner, like before the banner with Jingliu or after the banner with Jingliu. She'll be in the same patch as Jingliu. I have a feeling, and if that's the case, I'd be terribly screwed.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. What else does she want from me? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
Alright, emergency access time. I love her personality. Her skill set is entirely RNG based, which
You
is
seem familiar. Is
pretty
this where you come to
funny.
avoid doing work?
You're
It's
pretty
like
sharp.
adding
Divination
RNG to an
Commission staff
RNG.
Call this the loafing gate. When there's nothing to do, we often sneak out from here and spend a few hours lazing around outside.
If you think about it,
A few hours?
Silverwolf's kit is also
Have
RNG
any
based,
vacancies?
but you have a calculated risk over there. With Qingque, it's purely RNG. It's up to you, man. It's whether the numbers bless you or not. However, I was talking about Silverwolf. Silverwolf's pretty amazing. Her kit is beautiful. I love her. She's gotten me through some Simulated Universe nodes. She's just that amazing. It was just like it's beautiful. It's amazing. I just beat Kafka with Silverwolf. Man, that was an intense fight. I had Kafka, Welt, Natasha, and who was it again? Serval, I think. I don't remember.
What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Qingque for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingque, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Alright, we got a new puzzle? Nope, it's the same one. Alright. You know, the Shanzhou puzzles are much better than the ones on Belobog. Belobog was nice, but this just forces you to use your mind. Is that a knock?
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
I actually like the personalities that they've added to these characters. It makes them feel really relatable, especially when you have no idea who they are, especially if you've not played Honkai Impact.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Bro's like chilling over there.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
It's like even he's annoyed he has to fight. He's just standing there. I mean, hovering there.
Don't mess with me.
This is our chance.
Alright. Yeah, the good old days when I played with Natasha, Asta, Stell, and Seele. I still use Seele a lot. She's my strongest character till date.
Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I mean, her and Stell are my strongest characters. Seele, because she benefits a lot from her E1. She can crit a lot. Like, she mostly crits.
Reach the end of the
Like,
story
I
in
have-
your own way.
I have 25% crit rate on her. She gets an added 15% from her E1 when HP is below 80%. And like 80% is very easy to reach. So if you add that, you get 40% crit rate. Now I have Yukong. So Yukong increases crit damage, attack, and crit rate. I don't know how much by how much she increases, but it might be something. So I'm assuming a flat 5%, which is 45% crit rate, which is pretty good. At least for my standards. I don't play meta. I believe in the power of friendship.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus. That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
It sounds like similar technology. Maybe we'll get a better understanding if we see the manufacturing process with our own eyes.
I'm afraid that's impossible. The Artisanship Commission's Hall of Jadeology keeps a close watch over the jade carving process. But if you're interested, there's a shop selling jade abacus jewelry in Starskiff Haven. I can show you around when I'm free.
Did you hear that? She said she's taking Mr. Yang jewelry shopping. That'll be interesting.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a jade abacus or a computer? Just like today, would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingque? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Okay. I really like the relaxing music. Oh, we have Fu Xuan and Jing Yuan, was it? Yeah, Jing Yuan. Man, I'm really forgetting the names. It's like when the banner
Diviner
goes,
Fu,
you forget them.
How are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridge is no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen,
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
but you're Fushen, the seer, the boundless omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingque is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way. Qingque will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits... Psst.
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
What? Which magic word?
The universal one? Please?
Oh. Please.
Good enough.
Honestly, that alone made me want to get Fushun. I want her.
Is this what I get? No reward and a bunch of extra work? The Master Diviner wants me to restart the Matrix of Prescience's base terminals. And bring you along for the ride. I worked so hard on getting transferred to the repository. It's the best place to slack off and be invisible. Now I actually have career prospects. This is terrible. If I screw it up, they might fire me. But if I get it done right, they'll send me more work. I'm gonna ask more questions next time. I could be playing Celestial Jade right now. Qingque, restarting the base terminals will be your responsibility. Oh, and forget everything you saw and heard just now.
Qingque is actually channeling the inner laziness that I have.
It's been a while, my
And I think everybody has.
Thanks to you, the Lawfu has successfully brought Kafka to justice. I am truly grateful. There hadn't been a single Stellaron hunter arrest since the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation issued their bounty. This is a victory for the Xianzhou. Fu Shen's Matrix of Prescience was able to go one step further than Kafka. To maintain the upper hand, I had to keep it a surprise. I hope this hasn't made you doubt my sincerity.
Next time, maybe ease off on the surprises?
I promise to be more transparent next time. At present, Kafka has no intention of speaking, and the Stellaron hunter's motives remain unknown. We must rely on the power of the Divination Commission to unearth the truth.
Unearth the truth? You mean interrogate Kafka with the Matrix of Prescience?
Precisely. The Matrix of Prescience is the Divination Commission's ultimate weapon. It was originally used to calculate navigation routes and predict future events. But the secrets of the Stellaron hunters cannot remain hidden any longer. I have no choice but to move beyond conventional protocol. We must use divination to ascertain Kafka's intent. Everything hinges on restoring the Matrix of Prescience, which is why I would like you to help Diviner Fu complete the setup. I am eternally grateful for your assistance.
Alright, time to fix up a big machine, a future predicting machine. You know, it's actually funny that, like, if you think about it, Jing Yuan and Sino have the same voice actor. So like whenever I'm hearing Jing Yuan, I'm waiting for that Sino joke. That really annoying Sino joke. I mean, if you read his birthday letter, Sino's birthday letter, you know what I'm talking about. Sino's just like that. It's so funny that when you first met Sino, he was all serious. He's like a force to be reckoned with. And now Sino's like the most chillest dude in the game.
This is the temporal terminal.
Got too close to the mic.
Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Alright. Time to see what this terminal is all about. Okay. So we have a triangle over there and... Alright, so we have to fix this. Like move pieces from here and there. You know, this honestly might be my favorite puzzle in the game. I really like puzzles like this, where just you have to use your mind to clear things out, balance it out. It's just a fun to solve with them.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Everybody wants to be lazy all the time. That is a guarantee. Especially from gamers. Like, we just want to play our games. We just want to chill, man. Alright, I'm gonna do the purple one at the end. Oh. Wow. They've just blocked it out. Nice. You know, honestly, sometimes these puzzles are so confusing. Like, you have to take... It takes time to figure them out. You have to just keep on doing it. Keep on rotating stuff till you figure out what fixes. Yeah, see, it won't work there. So now you have to set that one in such a way that like it has to move like see, those two have to fit perfectly. It's just so annoying. You know, I think the problem that I was doing was I did not see the middle one. I kind of forgot that the middle one was also, you could move it. So when I realized that, yeah, like I think I realized it now. See, it's messed up again. And these puzzles are so annoying. Sometimes I don't remember how I did it. It's just like luck favors you. I'm pretty sure if I'd been given it right now, I would have been screwed. Oh wow. My past self knows what to do. I'm just too lazy at this point. Time to beat a big robot. Because that's what we do.
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Xianzhou. It's an aromaton. It's guarding the matrix of Prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Alright. You know, I hate these robots because they have this salvation mode, sanction rate, sorry.
Yeah.
They have this sanction rate where when it reaches 100%, they just screw you up. They absolutely screw you up. They hit so hard. And then they get this weakness immunity.
I'll freeze!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Especially when you're fighting them in the simulated universe or
are made to be broken.
In like certain boss areas, or when you want to go find those hidden treasures. It is so strong.
Naughty child. That's better.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, so Zeal is the one that's gonna kill him because she's my only DPS. She's still my only DPS.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
I mean, which space are we talking about though? Alright. And I recently played the demo for Final Fantasy 16. Unfortunately, I don't have a PS5, so can't play the full game, but went to my cousin's, played it there. It was a fun game, like I really enjoyed it. It gave me Witcher 3 vibes for some reason. And now I'm excited to go and play Witcher 3 again for like the third time or so. I actually have to finish my Death March run because I left it right there. I don't know, I could have done the Death March in one go, but some things just came. I think I just went back to Genshin around that time, so the Witcher 3 is just remaining on my laptop, eating away 80 GB. One day I'll finish that Death March run, and I'm going to get all the achievements. My Geralt will be strong. And this one was easier, much more easier than the last one. No, this should be the last puzzle. Break that. I love breaking destroyable objects. Just for the sound effect.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
Oh wow. That's a kite. Or a fish. Whichever way you see it. Yeah, no, that ain't it. Thing is, I had to swap this one that I'm holding and put it down here, then take one of this, take it over there, and that won't work. No, past me, you can do this. Past me, what are you doing? Alright, yeah, now we've done it.
We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Finally! Time to meet Kafka. Probably.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescience symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
You know, we're gonna be ready in the next part. I'm not quite there yet.